Another good example is when people get a real home of their own. When they've always lived in others' homes rather than one of their own making, their own design, the kind of home that suits them like a glove, then you'll see them flourish relative to their own home. And again, time and again, when people take their need for home seriously and partner with them to find and create the kind of home and lifestyle that works for them, that would be another kind of example. So your level of disability is kind of not the important issue. The important issue is this home arrangement that is helping you thrive. And your disability would be a factor in that possibly, but really the happiness factors are rarely functional only. Because you would say, oh, if I have a limp, I could never be happy. Or if I need help kind of dressing, I could never be happy. But, we all get help with all kinds of things. So happiness isn't on our functional level. I mean, there are some things that we could be unhappy about that way, but the happiness is the engagement of the person and the fullness of their life potential. So in a home life situation, what are the ingredients of home that are meaningful to a particular person? And have people been trying to kind of keep that question alive because you could get people a home of their own that's better than what they had, but that may not be the same as saying, are they really fulfilling their true potential in terms of a home? And in a sense, many things may not yet have been attempted or even envisioned that would also be beneficial. So again, we might settle looking backwards, saying, oh, it's better than it was, but not asking ourselves the real question is not whether it's better than what it was, but could it be yet better? And why that's an important question is the fact that we made it better ought to be a clue to us there's more yet that could be made better. Why? Well, because we can see a before and after in one instance, so we can know that in other aspects there could be better. And it doesn't criticize people because they've taken a few steps in the right direction, but why stop? When you've found steps can make a difference, then keep stepping. Find the steps and stay away from the steps that make very little difference. And all of us have different kind of predilections and priorities relative to home. And one person's home is not going to suit another person. So you've got home as a multifaceted kind of question. If you think of home as a kind of, not just housing or accommodation, but rather where your life is lived out, part of your life at least, then it's all tied up in the bigger question of, is this the kind of life that suits me? And again, it's wonderful because people can help you answer that question. They can show you that something is working, even if, for instance, they're nonverbal, profoundly intellectually disabled. If you can tell they're cranky about something, then that's the beginning of a conversation. So the idea that, and then you find people that are highly verbal that aren't really communicating what they mean. So a lot of words don't necessarily mean that they're communicating. Communicating is when they're in touch, and then we're in touch with what they're in touch with. And so in that way, you can never be sure, but you want to pay attention.